We're going to talk about some featured areas here. So same thing, get into the back end website. If you're in Lofty, click content at the top, then websites, click on the website. It'll bring you here. You're going to want to be in settings, go to featured areas. This is where you can add in featured areas. So go to town on this, come in here and hit plus. You can either do a city or a neighborhood, just so you know, but it doesn't pull everything. So it does pull from Home Junction, is the name of the system that it pulls everything from. And if you have enough information, the page will look great. If you don't, the page is going to look like crap, just so you know. So I'm going to come in here. I'm just going to say Paradise, Nevada, Paradise Valley, Nevada, boom. See how it pulls that up right there? And then after that, all you got to do is click OK. And it just brought it up right there. So you just come in here and you just keep adding. I'm going to delete that one there. But just keep adding as you go. And then after you have all of your neighborhoods and featured areas that you want, you got to build the pages for them and you got to get them on your website. So after this, you're going to go to editor. Going to go right here to page. So I got my neighborhoods right here, right? Different ones. And you see how I got folders. So like Northwest, all those fall under Northwest. Summerlin, those fall under Summerlin. So it's like you can just kind of go crazy with that. Like I could easily put a couple of these in like Henderson area. But what you want to do is you got to build a page for those featured areas first. So you come down to the bottom here where it says add page, click add page, go featured area, click on it. Sometimes you have the option for 3 or 4. I think because of the theme that I have an older one and I've just modified it as I go. I think they're only giving me the one option here. You should have a few. And then you click next. It's going to pull up all the different neighborhoods. You can literally select all of them if you want, or you can select a couple, hit save. What's going to happen there is you're going to see things that look like this right here, and it may say overview. Okay, that's okay. That can be changed. But if you're going to see these, they're going to be down here in the hidden navigation right at the top. So like this page, for instance, right? I'm going to need to move it up to this neighborhoods folder. So I'm going to come to this featured area page I just made, and I'm going to drag that up to neighborhoods. I'm going to let go. After I do that, make sure to hit publish. Or if you're dragging lots of them up, do all that first and then publish. And just know that these can be moved around if you want to. But that's essentially how it works. The other thing you're going to want to do is the SEO for the featured areas. So once you have that in, come over here and click the little gear, click on the page SEO and fill out a meta title, meta description, meta keywords. It's probably going to look like this one here where it's just a blank. It's like this is Lofty's default for everything. I come in here, I wipe all this stuff out, and I put in new stuff. And I actually have ChatGPT help me with that as well. I'll show you how to do that in the SEO section. But from there, so then you got everything up like neighborhoods. You may have to create a folder in here. So you just say add a folder. Right there, you can say neighborhoods, areas, whatever. And then once you have it in, just drag it up to the area that you want it to be here on the menu in between there. And then from there, you just start adding things into that folder. Super, super easy to do. And you're good to go. So that's featured areas. It's pretty simple. It is a little time consuming though when you're adding in the areas and you have cities and you have neighborhoods, but maybe it's not pulling the direct ones you want. And you may even run into it where it's pulling the neighborhood, but you're not able to use or build a page about it because there's not enough information. So you may not be able to use that info. If that happens, you may need to call Lofty, raise the question to them of that and say, hey, this area is not pulling, blah, blah, blah. They can push that out to Home Junction to try to get some information coming back from them. All right, so that's your featured areas. It's very, very easy on how it works. You can have it in the drop down like this. You can even have it down below in the different sections if you want to. And you also can even have a page where it's just featured areas on that specific page. So I think I had one on one of these down here, but make sure you hit publish afterwards too. Like I'm not going to publish because I don't need this extra folder and stuff like that. But make sure you always publish when you're done with everything. But that's your featured areas breakdown.